Good morning. How are you doing? I promised that I would share the journey with you, and this week I have had the opportunity to practice every single thing that I preach when it comes to imposter syndrome. So this week I have been to go and do my open water lifeguard qualification, which is great, which is really important, which is all part of my master plan. And I went off to the Lake District in my van for 3 days training, and I was really excited. The first morning was all academic or classroom based, and I'm a bit of a swot, so I absolutely nailed that. And then it was time to suit up and get out to the lake for learning the practice stuff. So everyone went and got changed, and I put on my bodyboarding wetsuit, my normal swim booty things, and off I went. Everybody else rocked up in these triathlon professional suits with like professional boots so they could walk on the rocks, and they all had their swim caps on. And then we got in the water, and the instructor said, right, just go and swim to that buoy over there, that it was about 400 metres away, and swim it back and do front crawl and then come back again. Now, I spend a lot of time in open water. I'm pretty confident in lakes, all that kind of stuff. But my natural habitat is floating around in a cosy, or sometimes even naked, in a waterfall. I do not do triathlons, and all the people on the course with me were coaches or athletes. There was one lady in her late 50s, early 60s who just completed a 7-mile open water swim. They're amazing, absolutely lovely, but amazing, like a different league to me. And they all set off with this professional stroke, and the wind was whipping up, so the waves were smacking in the face, and I was in their slipstream as well, so I was being smacked in the face by the waves they were making. And I swallowed a load of water, and I tried to swim, swallow a load of water. I can't do front crawl either. I just don't do it. I do breaststroke. And I had a panic attack. I thought I was going to die right there in the water. I couldn't keep up. I couldn't breathe. Every time I tried to take a breath, a wave would smack me in the face and I would swallow a load of water. And I thought, I am in trouble here. And the black and white thinking set in. The lizard brain took over, and all I could think of was panic. I'm not safe. So I did the only thing that I could, which was swerve it to the side with the instructor and say, I can't do this. I've panicked. I need to take a moment. And to be honest with you, I nearly got up then and there and went home and left the course. But I did exactly what I've been telling you guys to do, which is to stop, to centre myself, to take a breath and realise what I was making it mean. So anyway, I completed day one. I went back and I called my husband. I was like, I think I just need to come home. I am shit at this. I can't do it. I'm in the wrong place. I'm just going to give up. I can't do it. And then he very diplomatically pointed out to me that this is exactly what our son does, our 9-year-old. He's not very tenacious. He's very competitive. He's not very good at winning. And I was like, shit, I need to set an example here, don't I? So I went through the process. I got up early and I did my essential standards. So I did my meditation with visualization. I did EFT. I did my tapping to move my energy around. I did my journaling to think about what the ideal outcome was that I wanted. And I really was mindful of my self-talk. And the other thing I did as well, I don't know if you saw it, but I did a post on LinkedIn and I did a post on Instagram asking for help. And I was overwhelmed with the amount of advice. I got some interesting messages, but how kind people were in offering advice. And then what I did was I got back in the game. I got up early before anybody else. I got down to that lake and I did the swim myself, just in my cosy. So I didn't bother with the wetsuit. I just did it myself in the cosy to prove that I could do it. Fast forward a couple of days. Day 2 went much better. I got it. I could do it. And you know the bit that really got me as well? Now, this is interesting. Other people's imposter. So we were doing jumps off the jetty into the water, practicing saving a timed swim, saving an unconscious casualty. And the instructor looked at me and she went, "Do you want to try this?" And I took that to mean I was shit. There was no point in doing this, and I said, just go home. I know, right? Anyway, so day 3 dawns, the day of the assessment. An external assessor was coming in to test us on everything we've learned. I was really panicky, but I did my things again. I did the journaling, I did the tapping, I did the visualization. And as I was driving over to the venue to do the exam, I'm sorry, I'm going to sing, there's no other way of doing it. Do you remember the Levelers song? What a beautiful day, hey, hey, I'm the king of all time. There's a line in it that goes, nothing is impossible in your all-powerful mind. I was like, yes, I am having that. And do you know what that album is called? I didn't know this, but that album is called Mouth to Mouth. I know, right? And then the next song that came on was Heroes by David Bowie. Now there's a song in that, a line in that song I've never noticed before, which is, I wish I could swim like dolphins can swim. Yes, I am having that. So, long story short, I did it. I not only passed that assessment, I absolutely nailed it. 100%, smashed the fuck out of it. And now at the age of 42, I am a fully qualified open water lifeguard, which is awesome, especially if you're coming on retreat with me. So I just wanted to share this. I just wanted to share it in the hope that it would inspire you and the person who needs to hear this today, who's struggling, who's thinking it's not possible to overcome their imposter. Whatever your situation is, absolutely possible. So check in, let me know you've watched this, put a comment underneath. I hope you're doing really well. Let me know how you're doing, and I will speak to you soon.